Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Priestess Transmission. I'm so delighted to be here back again. Last week, I took the week off as I was traveling for the holidays here in the United States. So, how are you all doing? I'm feeling a little sick, so I'm thinking this will be a shorter transmission, but I wanted to make sure and check in and connect with you and see what has been coming up for you. I mean, we're here on the if you're watching this right now, or if you're watching this in the next few days, we're here coming to the end of the year, right? The end of 2022. And there's been so much growth, so much healing, particularly for those of you called to the priestess path, right? That's what these transmissions are for every week, is to gather together to remember your sacred mission, to remember that you're here as a vessel of unconditional love for yourself and for others. This isn't an easy thing. I'm not talking about being nice. This is about remembering your divine birthright, remembering that you are connected to Source, to God, to the divine, and that the divine is unconditionally loving. And because of that, so are we. That is our natural state. And yet, here we are on the earth having a human life where we have all these wounds, all this baggage, all this programming, all this conditioning, all of the things that cause us to forget our truth. And so here we are gathered together to remember that we are on this priestess path and we can rise up together. Oh, Destiny, so good to see you again. And Lorelei, so good to see you. And anybody else who's here, please let me know in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments. So as I was preparing for this, I just finished a Mother Mary Planetary Priestess class. Destiny was in that. It was amazing, all about the priestess sisterhood. And so afterwards, I was like, all right, what is this going to be about? And I decided to pull a unicorn card because I'm really vibing with unicorns lately. And I got this card, which is so perfect. Be a beacon. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. And so when I pulled this card, I was literally asking, like, what do you want me to talk about? This priestess transmission, because I've had I've taught 2 classes today, and I'm recovering from a cold. And so I was like, that's so perfect, right? Because that is what the priestess is. You are a beacon. And you are here to light the way for others. You, not because we're better or special, but because we have committed to remembering that that's our mission here today, this lifetime. It requires courage and discipline and commitment. A lot of times people can look at this, gatherings like this, or even like unicorn oracle cards and things like that, and think like, oh, that's, fun, or that's like playful, but it's not serious. It's not really important. But the truth is that this is the reason we're here. We are divine beings having a human experience. We have an ego, but that's not who we are. And so as we come to the end of the year, there's a final preparation in December. Like any final healing that you need, any loose ends, any final integration, right? Anything that your soul's like, all right, she needs to get this cleared up, or she needs to remember this truth, because 2023 is going to require more from us, more leadership, more love. Destiny saying, oh, thank you, Destiny, for saying that about the class, and that's what they call woo-woo. Right, yes, exactly. This is all woo-woo stuff, right? And I remember, well, let me finish my thought. What I was saying before, 2020 to 2022 was like a trilogy of years. I remember saying this in 2020. 2020, 2021, 2022 were going to be these really powerful years that were going to really bring us clarity on our mission. Some of it would be challenging, which of course we experienced. And some of it would also be beautiful, like kind of remembering like, oh my gosh, I'm a priestess, right? Or whatever you remembered. And so we're coming to the end of that trilogy, and we're getting ready to begin 2023, which, there's going to be a lot more need for those of you who are in this journey to be in the spotlight, Now, whatever that means for you, maybe it's doing videos like I'm doing, maybe it's not that, maybe it's in your community, whatever it is. So there's no competition, there's no comparison. Your soul will guide you. But absolutely, you're meant to be in the spotlight, right? Because that's how you will be a beacon. You can't be a beacon of light if you're hidden, right? That won't work. And so this last month of the year, December, in my online coaching class, I've taught how we have this syllabus, like when you go to college or high school, the professor gives you a syllabus, right, of all the lessons you're going to learn. And we have a syllabus, a priestess syllabus. And you can look back and think on everything you've learned this year. And yet we have December. And so December, the question is, how do you nurture yourself? What are you here to finalize this last month of the year? How are you preparing to be a more powerful beacon of light in 2023? That's a great question. How are you preparing to be a more powerful beacon of light in 2023? And if you have parts in your mind that are saying, but I'm not a beacon of light. Yes, you are. If you are here, you are a beacon of light. And yet we're always being guided to shine our light more brightly, right? As we heal, as we release trauma, as we release baggage, our light can shine brighter. And that's why we have these gatherings, because when we gather together, we remind each other, like, oh, that's right. This is what I'm here for. Even though we're not physically in the same room, we're here energetically. These are the priestess temples. Now, it's beautiful to gather in person. I'm not denying that, of course. And yet, how beautiful that we have now the technology that allows us to connect with people from all over the world, with other priestesses that are walking this path. And so when we step into our meditation for today, that's going to be the question. It's like, what is your soul's guidance? Like, how are you preparing to be a stronger beacon of light? How are you already a beacon of light? What is going to be asked of you in 2023? And how are you going to be supported? Because we're not here to be martyrs. We're not here to, shine our light and be like exhausted and, heaps on the floor. We're here to embody heaven on earth. That is radical. That is courageous. That's not woo-woo. That's not naive. That's not self-indulgent. It is the most courageous thing you can do. And so we're going to step into ceremony because, like I said, if I have a sneezing attack at some point, please excuse me. But we're going to go into ceremony with that question about the beacon of light that you are. So let's step into that place. I invite you to step into your heart. Whether you're here live or whether you're watching the replay, feel the earth underneath you. Remember that Mother Earth wants you to shine your light. She is counting on you to shine your light. She wants to support you in shining that light. And as your roots go into Mother Earth, allow yourself to release anything that's unnecessary. And you don't need to think about it. Just let your heart do that. Whatever's unnecessary goes into the earth. And then breathe in that beautiful energy of strength and alignment and flow. And let it move through your body all the way to the crown of your head. And notice how important your physical body is. Think of a lighthouse. It needs the structure, right? It needs the actual lighthouse so that the light can radiate. So your physical body is the vessel. And so as that earth light goes up to the crown of your head and then comes down to your heart, maybe bring your hands to your heart or just your awareness there. And see your heart radiating a light out in front of you. And what you're going to see now out in front of you, what's coming is this beautiful ocean. It's beautiful. And as you look at the ocean, you notice that there's a lighthouse, the most beautiful lighthouse you've ever seen. And it's radiating the most beautiful light. And as it radiates this light, you see all these little boats and big boats and little boats on the ocean. You can see that they're lost. There's a part of the ocean that feels very dark. And yet that lighthouse lights up and suddenly they're illuminated. And they're like, oh, there's the light. And the beautiful thing about this lighthouse is that as it lights up the ocean, the boats, the people on the boats start to recognize, like, wait a minute, I have a light in my own heart. And so as you look at this lighthouse, you're going to suddenly travel to it, right? Because we're in ceremony, we can do this. You're traveling to it. Maybe you're walking on the water, or maybe you go on the speedboat, or maybe the angels guide you there, or maybe a Pegasus comes and you get on the Pegasus and it flies you to this lighthouse. And as you land on this beautiful place where the lighthouse is, you step in. It feels like an altar. You step into the lighthouse and you go up the spiraling staircase all the way to the top where the light is. And you enter that place and there is a beautiful flame. And you recognize that this is the flame in your heart. This is your beacon within you. And you look out into the ocean and you're like, wow, look at all those people that I am here to light, to radiate my light to. Not to rescue them, not to save them, not to carry them on your back, not to become a martyr, not to get into codependent relationship with them, but to shine your light so they can remember their own light. And so as you stand there, turn to look at the light in the lighthouse. It is your own divine light. And you're going to ask this light a question, maybe more than one. But the question you're going to ask is, beautiful light that is within me, how can I prepare in December to be a more powerful beacon of light next year? Again, how are you guiding me to prepare myself in December, this last month of the year, so that I can be a more powerful beacon of light in 2023? And if you happen to be watching this and some other year in the future, just replace it with whatever year you're watching it. How am I being prepared to be a more powerful beacon of light? And just hear the answer now. And as you stand there on this lighthouse, look out into the ocean, and now you're asking, who am I lighting the way for? Who are the people you're here to radiate your light to? Ask that now. And then ask the light to infuse you with any color that you need in this moment. The light knows. Maybe it'll be white, maybe it will be golden, maybe it will be pink or red or rainbow, but just ask to say, okay, infuse me with whatever color light I need the most right now, and let yourself receive that. And as you feel that light illuminating your heart, you look out one more time into the ocean, and you suddenly notice that there are so many other lighthouses, that you are not alone, that there is a sisterhood, there is a brotherhood, that we are here co-creating this light. And so you start to go down the stairs. And that beautiful Pegasus, or however you travel there, is waiting for you. And you get on the beautiful Pegasus or on the beautiful speedboat. And it flies you over back to the temple in your heart. And you step back into your own beautiful heart. And you feel your body, you feel the earth. You feel the light within you. You recognize that you are a lighthouse. You are a walking lighthouse. And you bring the palms of your hands together. We bow to each other at our own heart. And first, let's ask your soul, I meant to say this before, to integrate this healing, this activation across all 4 levels of your being: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, across all dimensions of time for your highest good. Bow to each other in our own heart, and we close the ceremony with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. That was so beautiful. I had no idea we were going to be traveling to a lighthouse, but that felt so perfect. If you want to share anything about the color of the light that filled your heart, or any of the guidance you received on how you prepared to be a stronger beacon of light, for me, it felt like there was a lot of like nurturing, like really nurturing myself. I'm going to drink a little tea. Remember that these ceremonies are powerful, even if they're short. And so pay attention to the synchronicity, to the symbols, to the things that come up. You know, today, later today. I will be here next Wednesday. There's lots of exciting things coming up. The Our Lady of Guadalupe ceremony. I've been doing this for 8 years now. It's a free gathering. I used to do it in person. Now it's virtual. If you want to sign up for that, it's going to be amazing. I mean, really, she blesses us in such a powerful way in that ceremony. It's right around her feast day. So if you want to sign up, do that. I'll put it also in the links in the comments, but you can go to my website, lisaespinosa.net, or you can go to my Facebook page, lisaesp23, and sign up there. And yeah, there's just so much. Where do we sign up? Yes, so Destiny, that should be on my Facebook page, and I will also send it in my newsletter. So everyone, if you're not signed up to my newsletter, that's the best way, because I'll send it there. I'll send the link so you could all sign up, because, you know, Our Lady of Guadalupe, she's so powerful and generous, right? When she appeared, what did she say? She said, "Am I not here, who am your mother?" So she knows that we get scared, that we get nervous, that we have doubt. And she's like, "Hey, aren't I here, who am your mother?" That's literally what she said. With her beautiful cloak of stars, she comes to support us. Amy saying, guidance to prepare was to take care of and listen to our parts and to move and release. Beautiful, Amy. I love that. Yes. So to listen to those different parts of ourselves, right, that are wounded, that are hurting, that need love, that need compassion. I'm so glad you shared that, Amy, because that's so much what I've been doing. And to move and release. Yes, movement is so powerful. I do want to share that I have a new priestess. I haven't done single sessions in years. And I have that now. They're very particular sessions for those of you on the priestess journey. I take you on a kind of like a shamanic journey to your Akashic records to really connect with your unique priestess path, and both to see what wound from past lives are coming up for healing and what gifts are here for you. So if you're interested in that, you can go to my website. I also will share a coupon code on my mailing list for a discount, a special coupon for that session. So I just wanted to let you know, because I don't have slots open for this year anymore, but they're will be open for the beginning of 2023. And that would be such a powerful way for you to start your year and be that beacon of light. So I'm going to pull a card, but I'm going to do, because I don't have a lot of time, but this is what I'm going to do. If you want me to pull a card for you, say yes. And then I don't know if I'll get to everyone, although there's less people now, so maybe I will get to everyone. But I think what I'm going to start doing in the future as we get more people is I'll just kind of let the angels choose a person, and then we'll trust that the message is for all of us. And actually what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do a card for the group. So this is for everyone, all of you here live, all of you watching the replay, whenever you watch the replay. And I love the unicorns and the Pegasus because they're just an embodiment of purity and love and kindness and everything that is good within us, right? So let's see. Here's a unicorn message for everyone. I love it. Cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold. Accept joy. Look at that. So that is gorgeous. Your pot of gold. So that's what it's saying. What is your pot of gold? Maybe it's literally gold, but it's probably something else, right? Maybe it's money. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's friendships. Maybe it's an idea. I don't know, but it's there. The unicorns are saying. So I'm going to just, I wish I could just kind of like spin the wheel and see who's wanting. All right. So I'm seeing Roxana, your name. So we trust also that whoever is guided to join these gatherings, like we resonate with each other. It's not an accident. So I'm pulling this for Roxana. See what message resonates. Oh my gosh, just flew out. See what message resonates for you. Pool of Christ light. Open your heart. Spread unconditional love. Look at that. Look at that beautiful water. And what's really coming with this card is like, go into ceremony and visualize that golden water there. You're stepping into Christ light. This isn't about Christianity. This is Buddha light, Christ light, unconditional love, grace. Like bathe yourself in that grace, Roxana. And really this is a message for everyone, right? There's something about that, because it's like open your heart and spread unconditional love. There's like an activation that wants to happen. And that will allow you to spread more unconditional love than you've allowed yourself to before. That's really what's coming. Thank you for being open to that. And I'm also noticing the butterflies and the flowers. So I really feel like this is a message to get some fresh flowers into our house. And maybe you're watching this and you're blessed to be in a place right now where there are flowers blooming. I'm in Chicago and it's kind of cold. So here you go. And so let me see what other where I'm guided. I'm just telling the angels to illuminate. Illuminate. All right, Destiny, I'm being called to pull a card for you. And I'm going to do an Archangel Michael card for you. That's the card that wants to be pulled. So let's see. All right. All is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. This is the Archangel Michael deck. So this is Archangel Michael saying this. And again, if you're listening to this and this resonates with you, this is for you as well. Look at that door open. This is it. It's time to take action now. And I don't know if you can see, there's a path of coins. So what door is it? What has been the thing you've been holding, waiting, and now it's like, now's the time. Archangel Michael is saying, step in. For some reason, that's reminding me of my Sophia Circle that starts in January. Everyone, I forgot to say that. But see, so for all of you, anything you've been waiting for, here it's saying, step in. It's time. I am with you. I am with you. Archangel Michael is saying. All right, I'm going to do one more, and then we're closing it up. So again, it's not like I'm like, ooh, I like this person. Let me pull a card. I'm like, literally, it's like the angels are like, highlight. And, oh, hold on. Well, they highlighted that name, but I don't think that person is here anymore. So let's see. Okay. Amy. All right. Amy, I think you're still here. Are you here, Amy? All right. Here we go. And then we'll close for today. Wow, that jumped up really quickly. Yes, you are here. Okay. Divine Mother. This is a priestess deck. Nurturing, compassion, grace. So what else is there to say, everyone? I have my Mother Mary statue still behind me from the class I did before. But I love that Mother Mary in this image has that full moon behind her. Right? And it's like I'm just seeing like completion. Like there's something that's coming to completion for all of us, really. And there's this like, well, you were saying that, Amy, right? This last month of the year, this call to really nurture ourselves and to call on the Divine Mother. If there's any parts of you, and I'm not just speaking to Amy, I'm speaking to the group, like that are feeling abandoned or feeling like they need more love or feeling scared, we can call on the Divine Mother to embrace every part of us, to embrace us. And I just love that color. It's like purple burgundy, and it's number 37. All right. Thank you, everyone. It's such a joy. I cannot wait to connect with you again. I will put the link for the Guadalupe gathering so you can join me. It will be recorded if you don't attend live, but I hope you attend live because it's amazing. And really, I've been doing it 8 years in a row. And every time, I'm just a more open vessel. So the miracles are more powerful. All right. Thanks, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.